last one to leave the elevator, starring Yusef. That quiet night, with only the hum of air conditioners and distant city sounds, Yusef was alone on the top floor of the office building. It was past midnight, and he had stayed late to finish a crucial presentation. As he shut down his computer, he received a strange message on his phone. Unknown number. Don't take the elevator from the ground floor. Take it only from the basement. He raised an eyebrow in confusion. The number was unfamiliar, and he wasn't in the mood for pranks. He ignored the message and headed to the elevator as usual. He pressed the button. The door opened slowly, as if something was resisting it. He stepped inside and pressed the ground floor button. Suddenly, the lights flickered and then returned, but something was wrong. All the elevator buttons now showed the number 666. Thinking it was a glitch or a joke, he picked one at random. The elevator began to descend, but far deeper than any regular basement, the floor that shouldn't exist. The elevator stopped at an unmarked level, no numbers, just a faint red light leaking from cracks in the walls. The doors opened slowly to reveal a long, endless hallway, completely dark. From the shadows, a whisper echoed. "Yusef, you came back." Yusef stepped back quickly and hit the close button. The doors slid shut just in time, but the elevator didn't move. The faceless passenger. Suddenly, without him noticing how, a man appeared beside him. Tall, wearing a black overcoat. His face hidden in shadows, no eyes, no mouth, just darkness. Yusef froze, unable to breathe. The stranger didn't move. He only stared directly at Yusef with eyes that weren't there, and then whispered, "You shouldn't have left the first time." The cursed loop. The lights flickered again. When they came back, the man was gone. Yusef gasped and pressed the open door button. The door opened, but it was still the same place. Same walls, same suffocating air, same dreadful feeling. But this time itself had stopped. He looked at his watch. Toe in, tone. He waited, but the time never changed. The carved message. Red letters began appearing on the elevator walls. Not written, carved, as if the metal was screaming in pain. Stay in the elevator, or vanish like the rest. He wanted to scream, to run, but there was nowhere to go. Yusef's shadow. When he finally stepped into a floor that opened later, he noticed something wrong. His shadow didn't follow his movements. It moved seconds before he did, like it knew what he was going to do. Then the shadow spoke, in his own voice. "You are the last one to leave. We've been waiting a long time." Blood on the floor. Back inside the elevator, hoping to escape, he found the floor, and then the screaming began. "Leave before you become one of us." Trapped in the mirror. The elevator's mirror, once ordinary, now showed distorted faces screaming and banging on the glass. Their features were melting, and among them, he saw his own face. But in the reflection, Yusef wasn't moving, he was smiling. The false escape. Finally, the elevator opened to the ground floor. Yusef ran out, heart racing. Everything looked normal. He left the building, called a taxi, and returned home. But it wasn't his home. The family photos were different. His parents stared at him coldly. And when he entered his room, he found a man sleeping in his bed, himself. A different version of Yusef, sleeping peacefully. The realization. He ran to the mirror, but didn't see himself. Instead, he saw the elevator again, spinning like a black vortex, calling him back. "You never left, Yusef. You only imagined you did. The last one to leave." He opened his eyes, back in the elevator. The buttons flickered. The clock was still frozen at 00. Then, the final voice came from the walls, thousands of spirits speaking at once. They all left. They all vanished. But you, Yusef, you were the last one to leave, and now you'll stay with us forever. The end.